They have found him. Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, has been found. Hey guys, this is Seth, and in this video I'm going to talk about cryptocurrency, how do they work, Bitcoin, and who's the creator of Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency definition goes as digital currency that uses cryptography for transactions. The biggest differentiating feature in cryptocurrency is it is decentralized, not controlled by any single entity. When you send or receive cryptocurrency, the transaction is stored in public ledger, not a government ledger or any organization's ledger. The transaction is verified by encryption. That means that the transaction cannot be changed once it's recorded. This is the method of securing the transaction. Just like in very distant past, when our banking industry was not digitized, bankers, they used paper and pen to store the transactions line by line. They were not allowed to miss any line or any space in case that transaction could be changed or something is added to the transaction on a later date. That was the method of securing the transaction. Similarly, the transaction is secured here by encryption. It is pretty reliable. It's very hard for hacker to hack into the system and change the transaction or try to mess around with it. It is secure, but bad things can happen. I mean, banks, they get their systems hacked into sometimes too. Just like other currency, this currency can be stored in wallet, but in this case it's a digital wallet. You can also purchase other currency through this currency. For example, pound sterling can be purchased by a dollar and euros can be purchased by pounds. You can do that. There are a number of websites and apps available. Legal tender, the printed money we all have in our specific countries needs to be printed, which is not the case anymore because we do have accounts and all our salaries come into our accounts from our employers, and we go to the shopping malls or grocery stores and we pay for our purchases through the cards, through debit cards or credit cards, and we don't need the cash as we used to need long time ago. But still, this legal tender needs to be printed. So in cryptocurrency world, the process of creating that money is called mining. That mining is done by the computer. The computer basically solves problem. That's what computer was invented from, to solve problem. In this very case, the computer is solving mathematical problems. Those mathematical problems are very complex, very long. It is going to take a very long time for humans to do it, but computers can do it in a very small amount of time. And when the problem is solved, a coin is generated or mined as a reward. This coin is called cryptocurrency. The coin is backed by the transaction done by the computer. It's like this printed currency is backed by gold. Now we have forgotten about the gold, but we print these money and use it as a legal tender. The transaction behind this coin is like gold. We do not need a lot of space to store it because it is digital, but the coin can be used as currency now. There are so many currencies, many currencies. People say that there are thousands of currency, but I would say there are hundreds of thousands of currencies because cryptocurrency is easy to make. Anybody can make their own cryptocurrency. You all need is a computer and some basic knowledge of coding. Is cryptocurrency legal? Yes, it is legal. It is legal in many countries. Developed countries are crypto-friendly countries. That means that the goods and services can be bought and sold with the cryptocurrencies if the vendor or the seller accepts it. It's not a legal tender. It is a legal tender in certain countries. For example, 1 or 2 countries have made Bitcoin a legal tender. El Salvador and Central African Republic, they made Bitcoin their legal tender in 2021 and 2022 respectively. That means that if somebody goes there and they buy some goods and services, nobody can refuse you if you want to pay in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin especially. But in developed countries like USA and Canada, people can refuse you to provide goods or services if you are paying them in cryptocurrency. It is not a legal tender here. They are just given the status of air miles, PC points, or any loyalty program started by some business. Tesla introduced payment through cryptocurrency, through Bitcoin especially, for few months before they discontinued it. Mr. Elon Musk said that there were environmental reasons behind it, but we all know there were underlying reasons too. The biggest one is volatility. Cryptocurrencies are very volatile. They change in value in a couple of days. Sometimes they are really high, sometimes they are really low. This is the reason that international organizations like IMF are against the countries making Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies as their legal tender, because they pose risk to financial stability of the country. In Canada, the political views are not against cryptocurrencies. Conservatives especially, they talk very much in favor of cryptocurrencies. That's what it seems like from the statements of Conservative Party leader
We're going to buy this shawarma with this Bitcoin. You ready? Send.
Done. I got it.
You got the payment. All right, we did it. Come on over here. Come on, guys, we did it.
Bitcoin is like the mother of all cryptocurrencies. This is not Bitcoin, this is Toonie from Canada. It looks like the design of Bitcoin, so I'm using it. But Bitcoin was the first one to be established in cryptocurrencies. Founded in 2009, it is still the most popular one. It is still the most expensive cryptocurrency. Bitcoin right now stands at 86,384. 2 hours ago, it was at around $79,000. So it is very volatile. Who created Bitcoin? It was developed by Satoshi Nakamoto. Either he is an individual or a group of people who named themselves Satoshi Nakamoto. It is not known. It was a mystery, but a new documentary named Money Electric, The Bitcoin Mystery, claims that a Canadian named Peter Todd, a graduate from Ontario College of Art and Design, is actually Satoshi Nakamoto. Whoever this person was, he has $69 billion in his digital wallet. Concerned about his safety, Peter Todd had to travel to undisclosed location immediately as soon as journalists started approaching him. He has denied it. He has denied being the creator of Bitcoin. He's in the movie. He's been appearing for the interviews, helping the filmmaker to come to a conclusion on the identity of the creator of the Bitcoin. He did not know that he would be pointed out as Satoshi Nakamoto just because he was one of those people who communicated with Satoshi Nakamoto before he disappeared. Until now, nobody knows where Satoshi Nakamoto is. Peter Todd has denied it. So it is still a mystery who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Why is he having multi-billion dollars worth of Bitcoin in his wallet? Why doesn't he move that money around to make something better out of it? Why doesn't he come out to get recognized as one of the richest person on earth? The mystery continues. I personally think that if Satoshi Nakamoto is alive, he has forgotten his private key. The private key cannot be recovered because it is a decentralized system. Nobody is controlling it. So I don't think any way by which you can recover your private key. Once you have lost your key, means that you have lost the money. You cannot use it. It is there, but you cannot use it. I could be wrong, but this is what I think of digital wallet. If you have different opinion, comment down below. Thanks for watching.